I was gonna say, what was the toughest series outside of the championship year, though? Because you were in the Eastern Conference Finals every goddamn year.
Man, I would say our toughest series to me was Indiana. Like, it was always a battle with them dudes, you know.
It was physical.
It was
Genuine
a
hatred.
great game. Yeah. Like, you know,
forget
Jermaine, Steve Jack, Ron Artest, who's Meta Peace now. They had a formidable squad, man, and I love going against them because it was all out defense. I don't think during that series, I don't know. We might have to look it up. I don't think nobody ever cracked 100. If so, maybe
I would be shocked if 90 was barely on the table.
Overtime.
A triple overtime.
81-76, a barn burner. Reggie Miller led the way with 12 points.
100 combined was not on the table.
But no, I think out of my whole time in the league, now I had good series against LA as well.
Sure.
But no, I would say that Indiana series, that was, man, I really loved those series against the regular season and if we met them in the playoffs. It was always a good matchup. It was always good basketball.
Basketball was played for sure in those games. It was
combat.
It was combat.
Yeah. You show somebody like a game from now and a game from then, they be like, "This is not the same sport. This is not the same caliber."
Did you say it's prison ball we used to play?
More or less, yeah.
Well, it's like there's no player. You brought him up earlier. Like there's no Rip Hamilton in the league where there's no one just running baseline. What is
it's a bad shot.
He was running like 7 miles a game, just back and forth,
Non-stop.
back and forth.
Like the Energizer Bunny, man. Yeah. Non-stop. Had that battery in his back and just running off screens, running all around.
I like now they just have everybody kind of do that just from like the 3-point. Like there's no one Rip to chase. Everybody's running around at all times.
They all want to be like Steph. You know, like I would say, in my opinion, since Rip, Steph was like the closest one to come to just non-stop motion. He's always fucking moving. That's what makes him so dangerous. And the fact, you know, he's a sharpshooter.
He's all right.
You know what I'm saying? He can shoot a little bit.
People are starting to see that, yeah.
He's just non-stop running around. And then the mindset with Dre, hey, all right, shit, let me get him open. Or I'm going to always be looking for you when I get the ball. Like, shit, that's how Rip was. You know, especially one night we played in the Garden. I think he had, it was either 55 or 65, one of the two. But it was natural.
They don't play defense now, you understand.
It was natural. It wasn't like we was consistently saying, we gonna feed him. No, it came in the flow of the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hot, yeah.
He was hot. He was hot as shit that day.
He was crazy to watch. And like there are guys who are as good in the mid-range, like DeRozan, like you brought up, but he gets to it. He give me the ball, a couple dribbles, like almost like Pierce, but Rip just running back and forth all day was infuriating to watch, especially during those Celtics-Pistons series that happened after the fact. There's nothing we can do about this. Can someone please stop that, man?
For the worst shot in the game, imagine now, John Hollinger's head would explode if he seen Rip Hamilton running around for the 17th. Yeah, he was, but it's a bad shot, man. You understand?
It's a bad
shot.
Like
Paul George, even if you hit it, it could be a bad shot.